Have you ever sat alone and felt the weight of every word that should never have been spoken to you? Replaying the moments where your kindness was mistaken for weakness, your loyalty taken for granted, your forgiveness used as permission to hurt. You again? If so, this is your awakening. You're not too sensitive. You're not being dramatic. You're finally seeing clearly, realizing you've been drinking poison and calling it love. You're exhausted because your soul is tired of pretending, of accepting apologies that changed nothing, of answering calls that left you empty. This is your sign to stop. Not everything requires a reaction. Not every wound deserves a second chance to bleed. Some healing begins with silence, with walking away, with no warning, no explanation, no final words. They had their chance. You gave all you had. Now it's time to choose you. Toxic people don't want peace. They want power. They crave your confusion. They twist your empathy. And when you no longer explain yourself, no longer defend your soul to someone committed to misunderstanding it, you become untouchable. Your silence shakes them. Your stillness terrifies them. Your healing threatens everything they thought. They controlled. You've given so much to people who only gave you pieces. You were taught to be kind, but not taught how to protect yourself. To turn the other cheek, but not how to walk away when both sides were slapped. But now, you are learning. You're unlearning survival mode. You're unlearning people-pleasing. You're shedding the version of yourself that endured too much and called it strength. And now, you're building something new, not walls, but doors. Doors that close when disrespect knocks. Doors that open only to love that is safe and whole and real. Boundaries are not cruelty, they are clarity. They teach others how to treat you. And when someone cannot rise to your standard, that's their limitation, not your burden. You are no longer responsible for fixing what others broke. You're not here to be a dumping ground for unresolved wounds, a safe place for people who never cared to protect you in return. You are not difficult. You are not too much. You're simply no longer easy to use. Let people say you've changed. You have. Growth demands it. Healing requires it. Peace insists on it. You don't owe anyone closure, especially not the ones who shattered your trust, manipulated your heart, or walked away without explanation. You don't have to sit across from someone who broke you to give them peace of mind. That's not your job. Your peace is not a performance. Closure is not a conversation. It's a decision. It's the quiet knowing, I deserve better. And that's enough. They might reach out with, can we talk? Or I just want to clear the air. But they're not seeking healing. They're looking for control. And your silence, your unbothered, unshakable silence, is what breaks them. Not your rage, not your words, but your absence. You don't have to fight every battle. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. The old you might have begged to be understood. The new you understands. Peace is more valuable than being right. Silence isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You're not here to perform for validation. You're not a show for those who only watch to critique. You're not a character in someone else's story, dancing for their approval, shrinking for their comfort. You're here to protect your energy, to honor your spirit, to stand firm in your truth, even if no one claps for it, even if no one understands. That means letting people misunderstand you. It means no longer wasting your breath trying to clarify your heart to those who listen just to respond. Let them talk. Let them spin their stories. Let them paint you cold because you stopped setting yourself on fire to keep them warm. Their confusion is not your crisis. You don't owe clarity to those who thrive on chaos. You don't owe softness to those who mistook your grace for weakness. Your energy is sacred now. It's no longer available for those who misuse it. Drain it or disregard it. You've done the work quietly, painfully, faithfully. And now you get to protect what you've rebuilt. There will be moments when it feels lonely, when the silence feels heavier than the noise ever did. When you're healed, Self misses the chaos that used to feel like connection. That's okay. That ache is part of the release. But you'll come to realize peace doesn't chase applause. It doesn't demand attention. Peace doesn't beg to be seen. It just is. It sits beside you like an old friend holding your hand. As the world spins, whispering, "This is who you've always been," beneath the noise. And the more you choose peace, the more you realize how little you needed the drama, the performances, the constant explaining. You begin to understand that what once felt like love was often just survival. What once felt like connection was a contract signed in silence and self-betrayal. And you're not available for that anymore. You're not cold. You're conscious. You're not distant. You're discerning. You're not bitter. You're becoming. And becoming requires boundaries. It demands discernment. It invites solitude not as punishment, but as preparation. This is not revenge. It's resurrection. You're not getting even. You're getting free. You've stopped explaining yourself to those who never truly listened. You've stopped accepting apologies wrapped in empty effort. You've stopped tolerating half-love served with full expectations. Your energy is no longer for sale at the discount of hope they change. You've realized you are the investment, and your presence must now be earned. You're not who you used to be. The version of you that begged for clarity, that danced for crumbs, that waited on their recognition, that version has finally laid to rest. You've buried her gently with love and gratitude. Because she fought hard, she carried you through storms. But she doesn't need to carry you anymore. You don't dance for approval now. You move in purpose. You don't beg to be chosen. You choose yourself. You speak your truth, even if your voice shakes, even if no one applauds. You've made peace your compass and alignment your destination. Yes, that will cost you people. Some will fall away. The moment you stop shrinking, some will disappear when you stop overextending, and that's okay. That's not your loss. It's your liberation. When you stop performing, you find out who was really watching for your light and who was only there to steal its warmth. Let them go. Their absence is the space being cleared for those who love the real you, not the version you molded to please them. Growth is not glamorous. It's lonely. It's quiet. It's peeling back layers you thought you needed, grieving versions of yourself you once loved. Transformation is uncomfortable, but staying stuck, staying silent in spaces that keep hurting you, that's suffering. You're done with suffering. Every time you say no to disrespect, every time you choose rest over response, every time you choose not to react, you're reclaiming your power. You're rewriting the rules. You're no longer living life on survival settings. You're living from soul now. Your worth was never up for debate. It was never measured by how much you gave or how much you endured. It was always there, in your heart, in your spirit, in your quiet knowing. And now, you see it, you own it. You speak less, but your silence carries thunder. You don't chase closure. You are the closure. You don't ask to be seen. You shine. This isn't just a shift. It's a resurrection, a homecoming, a holy rebellion. You've learned that not everyone deserves access to your heart, that not every "I miss you" deserves a reply, that not every tear needs to be witnessed to be valid. You're done waiting for the world to grant you permission to heal. You've given yourself the green light. Your silence isn't avoidance. It's alignment. It's not absence. It's a boundary. It's the moment you stop begging to be understood and start honoring what you understand about yourself. You don't need to return the call. You don't need to write the paragraph. You don't need to justify the distance. You are not a walking explanation. Your healing is not a performance. Your transformation is not a spectacle. Let them wonder. Let them fill in the blanks with their own assumptions. Let them call you changed, because you are. You were never meant to stay in the shallow end of yourself. You were never meant to apologize for your depth. You were never meant to stay small. You weren't made to shrink to fit someone else's comfort. You weren't designed to dull your shine to avoid casting shadows. You were born to rise, to expand, to stretch into your full power, to stop asking for permission and start taking up the space that's always been yours. Because that peace you're holding on to now, that stillness, that boundary, it's not just a survival tool. It's your revolution. It's your rebirth. This isn't about becoming someone new. It's about returning to who you were before the world told you to be less. Before they told you your voice was too much, your feelings too big, your standards too high. You've always been enough. You were just surrounded by people who couldn't handle your fullness. Now you walk in truth. You don't chase validation. You embody value. You don't explain your boundaries. You enforce them. You don't perform love. You live it. You move in sacred stillness. You let go of what isn't yours. You say no with peace and yes with intention. You breathe without guilt. You shine without shame. And when they say, "You've changed," you'll smile. Because yes, you have. You've changed your story. You've chosen your soul. You've turned your pain into purpose. You've made peace your priority. You're no longer available for what wounds you, no longer giving your light to those who live in shadows. You are no longer surviving. You are thriving. This is your beginning, your becoming, your quiet, breathtaking, unstoppable rise, because you are not who you used to be. And that, my friend, is your greatest power.